SANHARP provides bursaries from grade 10 to grade 12 learners. It also provides bursaries for students who are interested in nuclear engineering, science, and renewable energies. Let's look at why SANHARP focuses on students that are doing mathematics and science in grade 10 and grade 12, and understand why is it important that you focus your energies in making sure that you understand these modules.
When I finished my matric, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but my mom, throughout my schooling career, was encouraging me to, do well in math, do well in science, and there was a point where my maths teacher said to me, "Simple, if you want to pass matric, you need to downgrade to standard grade, from higher grade to standard grade." And my mom was furious, to say the least. She was furious. She said, "No, you're not. You'd rather just make it on higher grade than to go on standard grade, because you will not get a bursary. You will not get to study anywhere with a standard grade math." So I think that's where everything just started, and my mom just instilled that drive in me,
Well, I come from Venda, the rural side of Limpopo, and I never thought one day I can be busy working on these smart materials, on these good machines, both nuclear and material techniques. So what I would like to say to the youngsters out there is work hard, never give up, everything is possible. I believe talent is myth. Everyone has got what it takes to do anything, to go places. I've gone to places wherein I never thought I can go.
I'm very grateful to SANHARP, because if it wasn't for them, I believe I wouldn't even be at varsity, as the fees are very expensive. I would really encourage people who are good at maths and science, who are in matric, to really consider the SANHARP bursary, because it helps a lot in assisting people from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Let's take a look at what the experts themselves have to say about mathematics and science, and how these are very critical in the applications of science and engineering related degrees. Hi, Professor Venkhat. What does it mean to be a nuclear physicist?
Well, if we take it one step back and perhaps just talk about physics, I think physics, if you think of physics, I think many school learners, it's one of those challenging subjects. But I think one should think of it in a slightly different context. Physics, to me, is one of the most fundamental of the sciences. Nuclear physics actually takes that fundamental science to the basically to the heart of matter. So if you think of nuclear physics, you're actually thinking of very small little objects called the atomic nucleus, which is sitting in each and every cell, in each of every atom inside your body. It actually makes up all the matter that we have available, that we can touch, feel, smell, and so forth.
I'm here to change your perceptions about nuclear energy and nuclear technology in South Africa.
Do you have a message for children at school? What should they do to also be sitting here next to me in a few years' time talking about their PhDs?
Okay, first of all is I believe is routine in life. You must first establish your routine. So the routine I can recommend to my fellow brothers and sisters out there is first and foremost, after school, go home and do your homework. And once they're doing homework and completing your tasks at school, it becomes a habit. It instills a personality in you of starting something and finishing it. Then that's the building stone of becoming a great scientist, because as a scientist, you must be able to work independently. So at home, don't copy homework, don't copy from your friends, work independently so that you can develop your ideas, develop independence, individual thinking, authentic thinking. And once you have done that, you're in the great path of being a great scientist. And I'm sitting here with Prof before his all his say goes crazy.
One of the biggest challenges that SANHARP has experienced in the past is the high failure rate amongst first-year students at university. And SANHARP has tried to intervene by introducing a number of interventions to cap the failure rate. SANHARP is one of those passionate programs which has put together an integrated mentorship program which allows students to be linked up to senior students that are based within the same academic institutions to try and resolve challenges that they are experiencing at first year level. SANHARP walks the walk with the students. It takes the students on a step-by-step approach. We do institutional visits. We make it our business to understand the needs of our students, the wants of our students, the challenges of our students. Everything we do is about building a successful pool of nuclear specialists, engineering specialists, scientific specialists for the benefit of our country.
What we have is we have students, and what these are projects that we've used to sensitize the students to the art of not pure physics, art of not theoretical physics, but the art of applied physics, making apparatus to test their creative abilities and test, manufacture, test again, fix, and so educate themselves into the process of changing the world rather than thinking of how we will make a new world.
SANHARP changes lives of deserving and success-driven students, so they may be future engineers and future scientists for South Africa. This is the only driver that is driving the team at SANHARP.